Hey everybody, thanks for watching the first episode of the Pizza with Friends program. My name is Marco Georgic. Today's first episode is my first guest, my wife, Angel Wong. Today we're actually trying a slice of pizza from something I created today, gluten-free pizza. So I got a recipe for gluten-free crust. Then our pizza here, as you can see on the camera now, is a gluten-free crust with Daya cheese, so not real cheese, a little bit of organic tomato sauce, and then I've added some peppers and onions and chicken. Angel, before we start going, for you, I know you like pizza, so tell me, what's your favorite kind of pizza?
I like Hawaiian pizza.
You're one of the fans of Hawaiian pizza, like pineapple pizza. So are you ready to try this pizza before we start chit-chatting? Are you nervous, anxious? What do you think this is going to turn out like?
I'm not nervous. I just want to try.
All right, let's grab a slice each. So let's see how it goes. So I'll pull a slice. You want to pull one or you got it? Okay, here, you take the smaller one. I'll take one of the bigger ones.
I can take this.
Can you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not the best looking crust because like it is the first time I'm trying it. I'm going to bring it up to the camera just a little bit here to show the texture, just to see how it looks. Okay. What do you think?
It's okay.
Yeah. It's not bad, but maybe the crust could have been a little bit thinner, I think.
Yeah.
But at least the bottom is cooked well. So it's cooked, but like it tastes like regular dough, even though...
Maybe you can make it slightly thinner.
Yeah. I think the next time if we try to do this, because for those of you who are unaware, my wife and I, we're now technically in a cleanse where we're supposed to not eat dairy, not supposed to eat a lot of like weed and like a lot of things just to kind of clean our system. So we decided to try this out with gluten-free crust. There are a couple of places in Vancouver where you can eat vegan style pizza, but we want to try to do it ourselves at home. And for a first try, this isn't actually that bad. I definitely would, maybe try a little bit better this next time to like with the crust, just to kind of make it a little bit thinner. So it's like a really true thin crust. I think anything too thick might not work that well, but all in all, it's not that bad. But Angel, I want to talk to you today, more or less, I want to learn more about you as a piano teacher. And
okay.
I've been always curious about this because, you and I, we're almost reaching our 1-year anniversary. We've known each other for over 2 years, but I still don't know too much about your piano teaching. So can you tell me like what got you into learning the piano and then wanting to teach the piano?
Well, at first, I never thought I want to teach piano. As someone who loves music, I think that I want to become some piano performance, and that's what I was looking into it. But because after I graduate and end up, I just have a lot of students come, and my teacher said I will be good with teaching. End up the first year, I have a whole bunch of students, and they come, and then I just become a full-time piano teacher right away.
You teach a lot of younger people. Do you think it's more of a challenge? Is it better to learn the piano at a younger age, or can you essentially learn the piano at any age, in your opinion at least?
Well, I think there's some things like if it is your passion, something it's never too late.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter like you're older or younger. I know some friends, they just graduate piano performance, like she's 70 years old. Mm-hmm. So someone can have been teaching for 50 years and then they go back to learn piano and become a performance. So I don't think age is matter.
Okay. So how many students do you have again? Like that you teach on a regular basis?
35 at least.
35.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And again, that's all skill levels. Essentially, you've got kids starting like, they're just learning the chords or however it is. Like the beginnings, and you've got even more advanced students, right?
I teach based on age 5 to university students.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, so all grade.
What do you find is the biggest challenge that kids kind of face when learning the piano?
Well, in general, I think when they face difficult and obstacle, I think that's the most challenge, not with kids. I think in life too, like with everyone. I think the biggest success and bigger focus is that like how we can encourage and help them to overcome the obstacle, so that they can continue to study. It's just like how you can continue your life to move on.
Mm-hmm. Now, are there any times when you've kind of like you've begun to teach someone and they kind of just, you feel like there's no chance this person's going to ever like learn it?
Well, I always think positive. Even like when some kids come to me, like the parents or even other teacher thinks that it is impossible, and end up, I believe that as long as you don't give up, and things can turn to possible.
Okay. So I'm chewing there, but do you think that, like, let's say, like, what do you feel are the benefits of like piano teaching? Not just that it's good to know music, but where do you feel like kids should be learning the piano because it helps with?
Well, I think nowadays not only kids and then even adults, because like I think music is the best for our mental health. Is one of the best music therapy for special kids, and for normal kids, it's like because when you learn music, it does help their brain development, and it does help them to think more. Eventually, it helps them to think more and improve how the structural or organize things. And actually, it helps them improve their academy as well.
Okay, nice.
So it does have a lot of good benefits.
But you do actually teach kids who have like learning disabilities, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And do you find that with them, is it that they grasp music better than like regular kids, or like how? Okay, I guess let me rephrase that. Like, do you feel that like certain kids can pick up music really easily over other kids? Like, have you noticed like girls are better than boys with music, or is it that younger versus older? Like, who are you able to notice like, wow, this kid really gets it, or is it just person by person basis?
Well, it's really like a person by person. There is nothing to say like which age or boy or girl is better. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, like you were mentioning earlier, like you teach at university level, but do you feel like students today, like kids today that you're teaching, is there a lot of potential for them to, like, if they want to pursue music I'm not sure how it is because I don't know it, but like, could they learn music? Like, could they take this, like what they've learned for you, and turn it into career like you kind of did?
Well, I have some kids, they want to try to turn that into a career, but when they try to teach after, they don't like teaching. Okay. They just like to have fun and play on their own. So I don't think this kind of career, and as a teacher, not everyone can turn to a teacher. Mm-hmm. It's really on what you are focusing on. Because if you are just say that I want that career because like it focuses on money, that doesn't make sense. But if you're focusing on I love children. I love to tell people how good music is, and it can provide their mental health and how things can improve. And one thing can relate to the other, then it does take a lot of time and work. Mm-hmm. And then in this job, like it has a lot of work to do.
Do you see yourself teaching for the rest of your life, or is this something that you kind of like want to shift away from over time? Again, I know I don't want you to predict your future in 5-10 years, but like, do you feel like this for you is like a true passion in your life? Like for you, teaching music is something you want to do as much as possible?
Well, I think I love teaching. I do love teaching.
Is it the teaching of music or more the kids? Because I think with you like me knowing you now for the last 2 years is noticing that you are more with the kids. Like I see the way you look at the kids and stuff. It's more about the kids, not so much music. Okay.
You can say that.
Okay, nice. So that's about all the questions I had for you with regards to piano teaching. Thanks again for being my first guest on this show. We got to try gluten-free pizza. I'm sorry that I didn't give you a chance to actually eat much of yours, but this was a nice learning experience. It only took 5-10 minutes out of your day, and I'm thankful again that you were able to sit down with me and chat.
Okay.
All right, perfect.